and foremost, like everyone looks at it as a game. So how hard can I hit? Or how many punches can I do in a minute? Or like how high can I keep my heart rate for a while? And that's totally fine. If you want to look at it as a game, that is completely all right. As long as you hit the mark that I want you to hit as a trainer to see that you're progressing throughout, then let's play. That's all right. So
you've got wonderful equipment here where you're able to measure how hard someone's punching. So you do have the capability to see some of the heart rate and really get the data.
Yeah, we use
But
that all the time. Yeah.
but again, it's still part of the art. You're not necessarily throwing 100 punches, 105 punches, 110
Yeah, no,
punches.
that's a great point. Like so we have a system where we have this. It almost looks like a hockey puck, and it's a sensor that goes into the aqua bag. It's called the aqua bag, I think, at Gym app that connects to it, and it's a sensor. That's basically what it is. It's just a computer system that has the sensor attached to it that goes all the way down into the bag, so that when you hit that bag full of water, almost, I guess, the ripple effect coming from the surface where you hit it ricochets through the bag, hits that sensor, and kind of measures how hard you hit. Don't ask me the specifics about that. I have no idea.
I'll talk to your dad at some point.
Hydrophysics or something.
And it's a wrist monitor that does both.
Yeah, so that's new. So we are in conjunction with other labels that make those wrist monitors. I think we're going around like 2 or 3 different brands that make this thing. And basically what it does is it measures your heart rate so that we can monitor that and how hard you're working out. Not how... We're still looking at how hard you punch and how many punches you hit throughout the session that we're here, whether it be like 30 minutes, 45, or an hour. But it also shows your heart rate percent average. So are you working really hard? We can tell. Are you just chilling on the bag and just tapping it like we're not asking you to do? We can tell. And we have another system where that all hooks on to big monitor that we have here at the gym, and call that the box fit experience, gym experience.
And that's the type of thing I love.
And that everyone gets their own tile. They can all look at their stats real time. The trainer can do the same thing, so they can say, station 1, you got to pick it up, or station 7, like, you're doing great, everyone keep it up, you're on the leaderboard right now.
How valuable do you, and I know my own beliefs on heart rate training, but I don't want to influence your statement. How valuable do you think that system has been to fitness? I know you train some kid boxers who are actually competing, if I'm correct. We talked about that the other week. How much has that improved the fitness of the general person, like the weekend warrior? And then the athletes that you do have in here, how much has that actually impacted the way they feel about their training? And then also the objective markers of, hey, is actually punching harder, and you think it's because of that. So I want to know if that has made a difference in your training.
I mean, so first and foremost, like, everyone looks at it as a game. So how hard can I hit? Or how many punches can I do in a minute? Or like how high can I keep my heart rate for a while? And that's totally fine. If you want to look at it as a game, that is completely all right. As long as you hit the mark that I want you to hit as a trainer to see that you're progressing throughout, then let's play. That's all right. So we have the general guy who comes in, and it's his first time using it, and he's looking at the monitor, and he's looking at his arm, he's trying to figure out how is it working. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Are you working out? I can tell. Bill can tell. He's another trainer that we have here at the gym, but like, we use that constantly, regularly. But at the same time, like, there are ways that, let's say you don't have that equipment, that high-tech equipment, there are ways that you can tell if someone's working hard enough, and a lot of that is physical body language, which they teach a lot in the certification programs that I did, but even more so in nursing. We can tell the pain scale just on the way that you're reacting to something. So if you're punching really hard, and let's say you are just straight-faced and just blanking out and just kind of like in a daze, you're not doing anything.
You're just relaxing.
Exactly. If you're that guy who's like grimacing and like, oh yeah, breathing hard, the chest is moving, you're using those accessory muscles to breathe, you're definitely getting a workout in. And if you're that guy who winces every time you make that contact, you have a problem. So even though we have all this technology, there are ways to tell if you're hurting yourself, if you're doing better.
Some people are tough, though.
Some people are tough. Some people are great floppers, and they will just fake it like crazy. But that's where the technology comes in, because now you can tell your heart rate is not where it needs to be, even though you're showing me to your face and by your body language that you are working hard. No, you're not. So you can definitely tell
100%.
with that. And with our boxers that are training now, we use that power grid a lot